Hey Strong Side, welcome to another episode of Friday Fuel. I'm Coach Bree, the nutrition and wellness coach, and today I want to talk to you about the sweet topic of sugar. Now don't back off the video yet. Hear me out. I know sugar is a really big topic that people get defensive around, and for good reason. We get really protective over sugar because we get really addicted. In fact, research shows that when we consume sugar, it triggers the reward centers of our brains through neural pathways with dopamine. Now, those are the same neural pathways that light up from cocaine use. So it keeps us coming back for more. And that's a pretty big deal. It's something to pay attention to. Now, what I would love to recommend is start to take a look at those nutrition labels in your home. Now, it's obvious, through cookies and ice cream, there's going to be sugar, but the modern food industry has really gotten good at hiding the sugar in even the healthy things. It's a way to keep you coming back. 80 to 90% of processed food in the US has added sugar in it, which is just not what we need. Sugar does a whole havoc situation on our biochemistry. So it's really important to take a look at those things. So pick up your food labels and look for things that say obviously added sugars, but also the OSes like dextrose and fructose, glucose, lactose, all of those guys. And even things like high fructose corn syrup, malt syrup, anything that just doesn't sound right. Those are usually where the hidden sugars are. So all that to say, why is that important, right? Because I know it can be really difficult to kick that sugar habit. Well, for one thing, sugar wreaks total havoc on our bodies in that it inflames us. And as y'all know, I talk about inflammation a lot and how it's a gateway to chronic disease, like obesity, type 2 diabetes, and even heart disease. And it even has a really big effect on depression and anxiety issues in our country. So taking a look at if you're feeling inflamed and achy, maybe you're getting chronic headaches and migraines, take a look at your sugar intake. Because also it causes our blood sugars to do a whole roller coaster situation. So like when you give a kid sugar and they're on a total sugar high and everything is awesome and life is so full of opportunity, and then all of a sudden, you go all the way back down and kids can get angry and annoyed and really tired and moody and cranky. Adults do the same thing. Don't be fooled. It's usually around the time when you're reaching for caffeine in the afternoon. That's usually when we're taking a nosedive back down from our blood sugars dropping. And it's probably because we were having more sugar in our diets than our body would like. So avoiding those blood sugar roller coasters is really important. And then number 3, sugar replaces the healthy gut bacteria in our microbiome. And why that's important is because the healthy gut bacteria is responsible for making the neurotransmitters serotonin and dopamine. Now those are the two that help us keep emotionally and mentally stable throughout the day. So when people are saying that they're really moody and their hormones are out of whack, it's probably because their healthy gut bacteria is being outweighed, especially if you are consuming a bunch of sugar. So that's usually a really good indicator. If you're feeling really moody, or I hear this all the time, God, my hormones are out of whack. I don't know what to do. Like, I must be towards my time of the month, or maybe I didn't sleep well. But sometimes it could just be sugar. It puts us in a really bad mood a lot of the time. So taking a look at those guys is really important. Just be aware of how much you're taking in. The goal would be to take in around less than 25 grams of sugar a day. Now, if that seems totally impossible, shoot me an email. Because kicking the sugar habit is really important, but I know that it's difficult. But I did it myself. I never thought I would ever be the person to not have a little something sweet after dinner. And I'm not saying you have to be a crazy, no sugar, crazy healthy human being, because everyone enjoys a cookie every once in a while, obviously, but we want to do the best for our health and we want to feel like our best selves, and sugar kind of does the opposite of that most of the time. So shoot me an email. Let's talk about how we can kick sugar, and that's all I have for you today. I'll see y'all next time.